Alone in the depths of my basement, an unrelenting darkness surrounds me. The air is damp, heavy with an otherworldly stillness that sets my nerves on edge. It was in this subterranean realm that I first encountered the spectral presence that would haunt my nights. One chilling night, as I navigated the labyrinthine shelves of forgotten belongings, I felt an inexplicable coldness wash over me. It wasn't the typical chill associated with basements, it was an icy breath on the back of my neck, sending shivers down my spine. Ignoring the unease, I continued my task, dismissing it as a mere trick of the mind. As I sorted through old boxes, the basement's silence was shattered by an eerie whisper. It was a hushed voice, indistinct yet laden with an undeniable weight. My hands froze, and a cold sweat broke out on my forehead. I strained to make out the words, but they melted into the shadows, leaving me with an unsettling sense of being watched. Night after night, the basement became a breeding ground for the inexplicable. Objects moved on their own, propelled by an unseen force. A lingering, ominous energy filled the air, making it increasingly difficult to ignore the spectral presence that seemed to thrive in the dark recesses. Strange noises echoed, whispers transformed into guttural moans, and the air grew thick with a palpable tension. The encounters escalated, reaching a peak one fateful evening. The basement, once a mundane storage space, transformed into a realm of terror. A shadowy figure materialized, its form shifting in and out of focus. Glowing eyes fixated on me, and a bone-chilling voice echoed through the air. "Leave this place," it commanded, a spectral warning that sent shockwaves through my very core. Haunted by the entity, I sought solace in the outside world, attempting to distance myself from the supernatural malevolence that had taken residence below. Yet, the basement's sinister aura lingered, a constant reminder that some hauntings are not bound by the walls of the living. In the quiet moments, the basement's ghostly whispers still echo in my mind, a haunting testament to the inexplicable horrors that lurk in the shadows beneath our homes. In the quiet suburb where my family and I once sought solace, our seemingly ordinary basement concealed a malevolent secret. As the shadows deepened and the night pressed against the windows, an unsettling atmosphere settled in the air. It all began innocently enough, with subtle noises that echoed through the dimly lit space. Creaks and groans, dismissed as typical sounds of an aging house, served as an eerie prelude to the spectral events that would follow. Ignorance was our shield until the night I descended the stairs to retrieve forgotten belongings. The air in the basement grew thick with an oppressive energy, and an unnatural chill enveloped me. I heard whispers, faint yet distinct, weaving through the silence. The disembodied voices seemed to communicate in a language beyond comprehension, their ethereal cadence sending a shiver down my spine. I dismissed it as a trick of the imagination, attributing the unsettling sensations to the old age of the house. As weeks passed, the paranormal activity escalated. Objects moved without explanation, their spectral dance leaving a trail of inexplicable phenomena. One evening, the basement became a theater of the macabre as a shadowy figure materialized before my eyes. Its form shifted and contorted in the dim light, and its presence exuded a malevolence that rendered me paralyzed with fear. The entity's unsettling whispers became more pronounced, morphing into guttural moans that seemed to reverberate from the very foundation of the house. Sleep became elusive as the spectral activity infiltrated my dreams, blurring the line between the waking world and the supernatural realm that lurked below. Desperation led me to seek the guidance of paranormal experts who, armed with instruments measuring ethereal energy, ventured into the basement. Their equipment flickered and sparked as they delved deeper into the abyss, confirming the presence of an otherworldly force. One chilling revelation emerged. A tragic history lay hidden beneath the basement's floorboards. A family, long forgotten by the annals of time, had met a gruesome end in the very space we now called home. Their tormented spirits, it seemed, sought acknowledgement and release from the afterlife. Haunted by the revelation, my family and I faced a choice: abandon the house or confront the entities dwelling in the basement's shadows. With trepidation, we embarked on a journey to unravel the secrets of the past, hoping to bring peace to the tormented souls that lingered in the darkness beneath our home. The chilling echoes of that haunting remain etched in our memories, a testament to the thin veil separating the living from the lingering specters of history. Descending into the abyss of my basement, the air grew dense with an unsettling stillness. The flickering light bulb above barely illuminated the stairwell, casting long, creeping shadows that seemed to writhe as I stepped cautiously into the unknown depths. As I reached the bottom, the oppressive darkness seemed to intensify. My flashlight's feeble beam revealed forgotten relics covered in dusty sheets, and cobwebs clung to the corners like ethereal shrouds. The air held a palpable weight, as if the basement itself harbored secrets waiting to be unveiled. Whispers, soft and indistinct, emerged from the shadows. I dismissed them as products of my imagination, clinging to the rational explanations my mind conjured, but the whispers persisted, weaving through the air like ghostly tendrils. My nerves on edge, I strained to decipher the spectral messages that seemed to echo from unseen corners. A sudden drop in temperature sent shivers down my spine. The basement, once a mundane storage space, now felt like a frozen chamber of the supernatural. I could see my breath materializing in the frigid air, an ominous sign that something beyond my understanding lingered in the darkness. The stillness shattered as objects stirred on their own. Chairs rocked gently, propelled by an unseen force, and forgotten toys rolled across the cold concrete floor. Shadows danced with a life of their own, twisting into unnatural shapes that seemed to mock the laws of physics. A sense of foreboding tightened its grip, and I questioned the sanity of staying in the subterranean abyss. Then, in the heart of the spectral ballet, an apparition materialized before my disbelieving eyes. Its form was ethereal, its features distorted yet undeniably human. Glowing eyes fixed on mine, and a guttural moan reverberated through the basement. Frozen in terror, I could feel the weight of an unseen presence, a force that transcended the physical realm. Desperation seized me, and I sprinted up the stairs, leaving the haunted basement behind. The specter's moans echoed in my ears as I slammed the door shut, sealing the malevolent energy below. My once ordinary basement had become a portal to the supernatural, a realm where whispers and apparitions danced in the shadows, forever altering my perception of the ordinary.